Hello everyone, thank you for joining in. We will wait a little bit for other colleagues to join in too. Hello dear colleagues. We will wait just 1 minute more because I see that new people are joining in. So we will start soon our presentation. Okay, so hello everyone, hello dear colleagues. Thank you for joining in for today's presentation of our DSS retail module for DSS Pro. My name is David Siegel. I'm software product engineer on research and development department. And today I will show you some new features we have in this new module, what you can show customers, what is something that we can be proud of. And we will start right away. So I hope everybody hears correctly and everybody sees the presentation. Maybe you can type in the chat that everything is okay. And we can start. So this is our new retail module. It is part of DSS Pro. And what is it? So it is our smart solution for all kinds of businesses. So not only retail stores or retail applications, but also shopping malls, public transportation, stadiums, galleries, museums, everywhere where you want to have some statistics about people who are going in to these places. We will show the statistics, what we can do in this module, how we can use it. So we have a wide range of uses here. Why customers should choose our retail module? It's really easy to use for end user, so our customers will be really happy with using this on their devices. It's also really easy to set up for our system integrators, so it's also convenient for them. It is not very time consuming, and you can use it with devices that have some advanced functions, some AI functions. It is using the potential of these devices. In the retail module, you have every information in one place, and it is universal across a wide range of devices because it is web-based. You can use it in any web browser, and also on mobile phone, on tablets, on laptops, computers, anything. Today I will show you also some live demonstration of this retail module that I have installed on my computer and also on my mobile phone. So in here we can see some data from all our stores. By the way, you can ask the questions in the chat. My colleague Roman Roxer will answer these questions. Maybe some questions can be also answered by me by live demonstrating the features in here. So we have here the homepage of retail module. You can see here the number of people that are visiting your stores, not only one store, but data from all your stores. In this part, you can also filter which store you want to see. For example, a customer can have a franchise or many stores across country, and they can filter these stores in here and see the number of people in each store. We have nice visualization on graphs, so these data are nicely presented. We have graphs of how many people are visiting during the day, during a week. We have some saturation of stores, so how many stores are crowded, how many stores are not so crowded. We have some statistics about people that are visiting our stores, but not only stores, of course, any areas where we have these cameras installed. And these data are directly on the home screen, so it's easy for customers to directly see what is the status of their installations of their stores. So you can filter this data, you can select a week, a day. You can also see top 5 stores that are connected to DSS Pro. So some basic data on this home screen. And then we have some management of the stores here. So that's the first part of the deeper modules in this retail module. So what we have here in the store configuration, you can see some statistics of your store, more detailed statistics. You can see number of people in here, but not only in the whole store, but you can divide the store in areas. So in here, you can select the specific area in the store. You can see the data from last 5 days or 10 days. Also, what's possible in here, you can see general people flow. So from normal people counting cameras, for example, 5000 series or other people counting cameras, or you can have accurate people flow from IVSS or IVD devices. It's also convenient for many customers to have more accurate data. In here, you can filter what you want to see in the graph. The graph is then divided into different colors. We will show that a little bit later in a live demonstration. In this part, you can see number of queued people. It's really convenient for store managers because they want to know how many people are waiting in the line, in the cash register line. Maybe you also experienced the feeling that when you are waiting for too long with your shopping cart, it's starting to be annoying. So managers can have overview of this situation, and they can maybe open another cash register, see how many people are waiting there in total, so for the whole day, or in real time, so they can see refresh data. These data are refreshed every minute, so they can see what's the occupation there. Then we have some queue time statistic in here. You can also adjust these statistics. So for example, in here you can see that I selected every 30 seconds, or how many people are waiting for more than 30 seconds and less than 30 seconds. Of course, 30 seconds is not a lot, but for this demonstration it's enough. Maybe some store managers will choose 5 minutes. If you are waiting for more than 5 minutes in the queue, automatically I want to open another cash register. In here we can see the heat map. What's really amazing about this module is that we have global heat maps in here. So maybe until now you used heat maps from cameras, but it's not really convenient to select every camera and see the heat map from each camera separately. In the retail module, you can place all heat map cameras on the map layout, and you will see the statistics from the heat maps in one place. So as you can see here, one heat map is in this area, in this part of the store, and second heat map is in the other part of this office, for example. We will show heat maps a little bit later, more deep look into these heat maps. And in here you can see occupancy of stores. So if the store is full, if the store is empty, manager can have overview of these two. This is how you can enlarge the heat map, so you can see more clearly where the people are moving. Here you can zoom in, zoom out, rotate the map, anything you want. Then we have another part, operation management. I will also show these parts live on our retail module. So this is our installation that we have in Slovakia. As you can see here, I'm connected through public IP address, and customers can do this too. They will just need to redirect ports to public IP address from their DSS server, and they can view retail module from anywhere in the world. So what I showed you until now was this store management. As you can see here, we have some data from our store or our office that we have here in Slovakia, where we are testing this module. So you can see here that I can hover over the graph to see how many people are in my store in the last 5 days. So you can see during weekend there was no one, and in other days there were few people. I can view statistics from 10 days. I can select my store area. Right now I have only one area, office entrance, and you see the graph change the color, so I can see each part separately. In here I have the heat map, so I can see where are people moving around. In here I have some queue time statistics right now for 60 seconds. I can change it. I can see how many people are waiting for more than 2 minutes, 120 seconds. In here I can see how many people are waiting right now in the cash register queue. So you see the data are refreshing every now and then I can see statistics in total. In this part, store config and store management, I can manage my stores. So for example, we have area Dahua Trenčín, Dahua Prague. So we have from two places separately. From Prague, it is 400 kilometers away. I connected devices via peer-to-peer or auto register. I can manage the store separately. I can place cameras. You can see here that it's really convenient for installers to place cameras in here. So these cameras that are placed already, I can see they are grayed out. If the camera has more features, for example, this fisheye camera is placed 2 times in the map because it can do heat map and people counting at the same time. I can drag and drop it 2 times. So for example, I will show you with this camera, I will place it on the map and I will select what will be the function of the camera, people counting or people flow characteristics. It depends on the model of the camera, what the camera can do. I can name the camera somehow, and then I can select the store area, so I can divide my store into many areas. I can have separate floors in here, so if you have a mall, for example, with more stores, with more floors, you can separate these floors and show that too. Also, you can turn on accurate people flow if you are using people counting through IVSS, and you can config the area. So you see, I can add more areas in here and place cameras into these areas. Then you select opening hours. So when will be the reset time of each day, when the people shouldn't be at the store in the store already. So for example, the open area for Dahua Prague is until 10 o'clock. Then you select store area in here. So for example, I selected 10 square meters just for testing. So you placed here the real number of square meters of the stores, for example, 50 square meters, and then save social distance. Here you can see a little icon with a little I letter, and then you can see some description of what this function do. So basically in here you select how many square meters are needed for each person, so it's not too crowded. For example, 2 meters around every person should be here, and the DSS retail module will calculate if the store is too crowded or not so crowded. We have the same setup for Dahua Trenching. You can see I have more cameras in here. For example, I have these 3 heat map cameras. I have some face detection cameras. I have some cache registers for queue. Many cameras can be placed on the same map. And that is for the configuration. It's really not that hard. It's really easy. Okay. So next part is operation management. In here, you can see that I have some employees of the store. These employees are separated from DSS users, but they are also added to DSS. I will explain. I have also DSS client in here, our DSS Pro. And if I go to person and vehicle info, you can see that I have my store employee in here. So this Dahua Trenching employee. But in the retail module, I only see this one employee that I added here. So if I add someone here, for example, store employee 2, I will add it to Dahua Prague because he's employee of this store. I will save them. I see the store employee here. I don't have the picture of the face because I didn't edit. And in the DSS, you see store employee 2. I can manage these users in here. I can, for example, assign a card for them to access the store, to scan the card when they go to work. I have some access control rules. I can have some face arming parking lot. Everything can be set up here like with normal person in DSS, but it is separated from other users of DSS. So the store manager can manage only their employees and not other people from DSS. You can also import or export a list of these employees. So if I select them, we have a little problem right now with the refreshing, but we can export and import the list of these people. So you don't have to add them separately one by one. Okay, so this is for the store employee management. In operation management, I can also then afterwards show you how you can manage these employees in mobile application. And then we have this third part, intelligent analysis. So I can see some analysis from my store in here. For example, first part is people flow analysis. In this part, I will select my store, for example, Dahua Trenchin. I will select report type for the day, week, or month. I will select today, and we will see that it's 10:20, so I have statistics until 10 o'clock, how many people were in my store. I can select each area separately and see also the statistics of the people that were entering my store. So today we had 87% males and 13% females. If I want to know the age, I can see the age statistics of every person in here. So 43% between age 30 to 40, 25% between the age 20 to 30, and so on and so on. For example, if I want to know how many males were entering my store, I will select males and I will see the statistics of the age of males. If I select females, you see the graph is changing in real time and I can see the age statistics of only females during the time range. Every statistics from here can be exported. So if I click on export, I can export it in Excel file, CSV or ODS. I can select if I want to send the statistics via email or save to local folder of the computer. I can directly send email from here. So I can select, for example, user of DSS, and I will send email statistics to both of these people. I can put my custom text in here or use the text that is already filled in here. Click on OK, and it will be sent to the email. Then we can see the statistics of the week. It's really usable for store managers to see how many people were in the store during the week, so they can plan, for example, shifts for employees. For example, I need more people at cash registers because more people are buying during weekends or during certain hours of the day. I can select the time range in here. So, for example, I want to see this week. I see statistics of this week, right? I see also what kind of people are entering the store. It is really good to present to customers that they can use this data for marketing. So if I have advertisement in front of my store and I want to target some audience that are, let's say, during the weekend entering my store or on Monday, I want to see that, okay, during 10 o'clock until 17 o'clock, I have a lot of people moving inside of my store, and I see that most of them are male and their age is mostly between 30 to 40 and 40 to 50. So I will target my advertisement to this group of people. I will not advertise something that they are not interested in. Then I can select statistics for months, so I can see how many people were entering my store during the whole month. And I can use this versus function. It's really good that, let's say I will compare Monday to Friday. So I want to know what's the difference between these 2 days. And I can see that during the time range 1, it is the solid line. And I see that time range 1 is Monday and time range 2 is Friday. So I see that on Monday I have much more people entering my store, and on Friday I have less people. Also for separate areas, and I can see the characteristics of people that are entering my store on Monday, Friday, or during weekends, so I can compare this data in here. Then we have queue analysis, so I can search in the history how many people were waiting in the queue. So let's say I want to see this day, and from today, not many people were waiting, but from yesterday, I have more statistics from 2 cash registers. I have 2 cameras pointed at each cash register. I will show you the configuration a little bit later, and you can see the data in here. So we have more people waiting at cash register 1, much more people, 772, and only 17 people waiting at the cash register 2. So I can see that my cash register 2 was not open for a long time, and most people were visiting in here. Then you can see stay rate. So how many percent of people from the whole store were visiting each cash register. So I can see that in here I have some note that the staying ratio is the proportion of the number of customers who remained in the queue for longer than the threshold of the total number of people staying. So if I have threshold for 30 seconds, I can see that 58% people were waiting more than 30 seconds in the line. If I select 60 seconds, I can see that it's a lower number, so lower percentage of people. Then I also see the average stay time. So I can see the efficiency of each cash register. So if the people are waiting too long, I can train my employees, I can have more efficiency and therefore earn more money in my store. Here we have some statistics in the graphs, and here we can see the waiting times. Right now I divided the graph into 3 colors, but you can divide it more. So for example, I want to see the first time range between 0 and 20 seconds. The second time range I want to see between 20 seconds and 60 seconds. Third time range between 60 and 300 seconds. And the last one like this. And you see, I have added another time range. So I can see the statistics, what is the waiting line in my cash registers. I can also compare this data between 2 different days. So if I compare it, I will see a dotted line and solid line for each time range. Also in here. Same goes for the month. So if I have some statistics from another month, I can compare this and see the efficiency of my store. Then we have analysis of heat map. This is the really nice part where I want to see the global heat map of each store. So if I select this store, I can see that from today, I have some heat map, and I can see that here are more customers moving, here are less customers. I can see the total number of people, and here I can see the stay rate of people that entered the store during the day and entered this area. So let's say 303 people entered my store today in total, and 100% of them appeared in front of these cameras with heat maps. Maybe if you have a store and 1,000 people will visit your store and only 300 people will appear in front of this heat map, you will know that, okay, only 1/3 of people are interested in this area. Maybe some interesting products are in there, and I want to put more expensive products in the area where more people are moving around. So also valuable data for customers. I can also compare this data between each day. So for example, like this, and I can see from today and from yesterday. I can compare what is the movement in here, and I can see the statistics of number of people. Also, I can see the average stay time. So maybe I have some expensive products in here, and I see that, okay, people are waiting, or not waiting, but staying in the area for 1 minute or something like that, but they don't buy the products. So maybe the products are really expensive, and I need to put some discount in here, and then compare after the discount, before the discount, the data, and also it's very valuable. What we have here is also this alarm list, where I can set alarms for store manager. They can select if number of people alarm or queue stay alarm is interesting for them. So right now you see that we have queue stay time alarm statistics in here from 2 cameras, and I can see that okay, at 10:29 there were a lot of people waiting, so I had the alarm. I have to open another cash register. Or if I select this first type of alarm, number of people, we have some retail stores in Europe where if more than 5 people are waiting in line, they will automatically open another cash register. So my colleague went downstairs right now, and he will stay in front of the camera for more than 30 seconds. I set up 30 seconds. You can set up 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It's up to you. And then this data can be opened. I can see where the alarm happened. And I can see some snapshot. So I have snapshot from this camera. I can see, okay, it's in this part of the store. It's this cash register. And I can process the alarm, for example. So if I have new alarm, yeah, this is my colleague Roman. You can see him. He was sitting in front of the camera. If the camera is in the store, you will see the view from above the cash register, and you can see the people waiting in there. And okay, you can confirm as alarm. And right here, I opened another cash register. Okay, the alarm is clear now. Then we have another alarm. I can process the alarm too, and I will see the alarms disappearing from in here. Okay. Then we have some settings for users that are able to enter retail module. To the configuration part, I will quickly show you the presentation, how you can configure the retail module. So in here, we can see the stuff that I presented to you right now. So we will skip this part where you have the statistics. This presentation will be then available also for you, so you can download it and you can show on presentations to customers. And here is the configuration part. So in here, in store, you create a new area, for example, the town, Prague, London, New York, and each town you can put your stores. Then you fill the basic info. You fill the calculation of occupancy, safe social distance, also the time when the store is opened. You select the floor if you have a store on more floors. Then you import a map. It can be PNG or JPEG format, and then you place devices. It's easy, only drag and drop, and then you select the function of each device. Here you can see all the possibilities. You can see what the camera will do, and you can see that all cameras that support heat map are supported in this retail module. If you select people flow device from the list, you will see these characteristics of how many males and females and what were their age range. On the camera, for example, if you have this 5000 series with ZE, you select face detection plan, and then you need to select enable snapshot and attribute. In this attribute, you have to, of course, select age and gender. So these two parameters will be used in the retail module. If you have newer camera, for example, this 7000 series, you will also choose face detection. You will turn on property. So it's the same as attribute. And you can, for example, remove duplicate faces if you don't want to have the same person detected twice. These are the cameras that are supported. They need to have the Z in their name so they can do the analytics. people counting device. It will obtain people counting data. So these are the cameras that are supported. You can count people in area or crossing a line. So if you have entrance to the store, people will cross the line during the entrance and exit, and you can add these cameras to calculate number of people inside. This is how you set it up in older web interface. You select one of these options, which one you want to use. For queue analysis, you can use these cameras, and of course you also need to use people counting, but instead of people counting you will use queuing, and in here you will create a rule in front of the camera. In the newer web interface it's similar. Select people counting, select queuing, and create a rule for queuing. You can set up the alarm for a number of people or for time. So each alarm can be then processed in DSS. Device for counting people in area. This will be for counting people under the heat maps. So you don't only have data from the heat map that, okay, maybe here are more people moving around, here are less people moving around, but you see the exact number from the heat map analysis. These are the supported devices. In here, you need to set up the people counting and in area analysis. On this new web interface, it's also similar. You set up this people counting and area people counting in here. Okay, you can also visit our website. More information about this will be there too. Regarding the licenses, we will have a base license for retail module. This base license will contain 10 stores. So you can have 10 stores in DSS retail module, and with each new license you can open another store. What I wanted to show you is also the mobile interface. If you have DSS Agile 8 application, so it's this one, DSS Agile 8, which we are using for DSS Pro. This is the interface, how it looks like. So you have some information about your DSS server. You have also alarms in here, but you can use this application if you switch here from DSS Agile to DSS Retail. So we have two applications in one. In here, I can see the same statistics, the saturation of the store. So if it's crowded or not, people counting, I can tap on graph and view exact numbers, people flow, portrait. Then I see from my store how many people are there right now, how many people are waiting in queue. I can see live data, so the store manager doesn't need to be in front of the computer all the time, but they can have mobile phone with them and see, for example, the total number of people waiting in near each cash register. Then they can view the queue time, so they are interested, for example, how many people are waiting for more than 300 seconds, so 4 minutes. And in here, they can view the graph. They can click on each part to see the statistics. They can also view the heat map. So for each floor, they can see where the people are moving around. They can open the intelligent analysis. So they see the graph, how many people are in their store during the day. So for example, yesterday, different analytics, right? People flow in here, portrait, what is the characteristics of people during a week, during a month. So the same statistics like in the web interface. So each part can be opened separately. Queue analysis, so how many people are waiting during a day, during a week, during a month. They can view each graph, during which days the people are waiting, what are the waiting times. They can select each cash register separately. They can view heat map, so they can see the heat map in here. They can see the stay rate during a week. So if they select the week, they can scroll between each day, so they can see the movement from each day in here. So this is the retail also in the application, and in the web interface. If you have any more questions, I will look into them right now. You can type in the questions into the chat. Right. So we have question from our colleague. If we can select stores. So in here, if you have one store open defaultly, you can click in here on the little arrow and select another store. So from Dahua Trenčín, I will go to Dahua Prague. I see 0 people are there right now, and I can switch between the stores in here. Same like in the web interface. The people flow is really live, or has 1 minute, or at least it's not live like in the real time every second refreshing, but every minute. So you see data refreshed after every minute in web interface and also in mobile application. So this live data, you will see that they will, like right now you saw the graph was refreshed. So these data are refreshed like this. For the web interface, support HTTPS. Yes, we have connection between through HTTPS. Right now you see that it's not secure because I don't have a certificate, but you can upload your own certificate and it will not show this error in here. So you can access through HTTPS. What about the home page?
You can select store.
Right, okay. In the home page, you have statistics only from all the stores that you have here, and I will show you. You have people counting analysis in these top 5 visits of each store, so you can see it in here. And if you are interested in a separate store, you just go here into the store and select the store you are interested in. Okay. Maybe some other questions. Okay. Right. Yeah, one thing.
Real-time numbers.
Yeah, right. For the total real-time numbers, if you don't want to have any delay for 1 minute, you can use in here the DSS Agile, or in DSS Client, I will show you that too. In here, you have passenger flow. So you have people counting from each camera. If I open that, I can select Dahua Trenčín store, the same camera that is used in the retail module, and I can see how many people are there right now. It's refreshed in real time in here. Same goes for the DSS client. So you have this intelligent analysis module. It's free of charge, but it's limited if you compare it to DSS retail. If I open that, I can see the statistics in here in real time. I can view up to 16 stores at the same time. So the manager maybe can open this if they want to have real-time statistics. Also historical number of people. So I can see the statistics of how many people were during these times at the store, and I can view the heat maps, but as I mentioned, it's only from one camera at the time. So I can view only one camera here I can view second camera here, but each camera separately. In DSS Retail, you have everything in one place. And here you can have data about in-area analysis. Okay, maybe some other question that is not answered yet. Okay, I think all the questions are answered, and our time is up. So if you have any other question regarding the retail module, you can ask us in groups, for example, DSS training group or DSS support group, or contact us directly through HuaChat or via email, me or my colleague Roman, and we will be happy to answer your questions. I hope you will be satisfied, also that our customers will be satisfied, and that it will be a pleasure to present this new module that is putting us ahead of our competitors. And all the thanks goes to our R&D department, to our colleagues that are part of the development also of this amazing module. We are very happy that we can present this to our customers, and I see you next time in the next presentation here in HuaChat. Thank you for your attention and have a nice day.